Hi, it's Eldin from the MindBody Project. Welcome back. I'll be answering your questions now. So the next question is, the news has made my depression, anxiety worse. Is this normal? One of the things about the news I didn't realize is that the amount of negative hypnosis is in it. I went on my NLP practitioner course and we had to learn these patterns, what they called as Milton model patterns. And we learned these for a week. And even before that, I learned for 6 months before, while I was training to go on the actual course, because we had all the materials in advance. And then when I got on the course and we spent at least a few days going through these Milton model patterns, these hypnotic language patterns, and went and did that. And then what I noticed when I come out of that training was what people were saying to each other, and especially what they say on the news, because they use specific patterns to bypass your conscious mind. And these patterns are called what we call modal operators of possibility. So in other words, these are words such as might not, could, allegedly, that's a big one at the moment, possible, ought to. These words are designed so that whatever the person says, you believe is true. Okay? So how do they do this? So as I said, it's bypassing your conscious mind. If I say to you, the Prime Minister has allegedly had an affair, you don't hear the word allegedly. You believe that is true. Yeah, bypasses, you go, oh my God, the shock value is exactly the same, even though I'm not saying it is true. I'm not saying it's true, but the shock value is exactly the same. And this happens a lot. And they do this on the news to get your attention. I've just got your attention there. The Prime Minister says, well, having an affair. Well, oh my God, this is mad. I didn't say that he did. Allegedly. It's allegedly, but that doesn't really mean anything to the unconscious mind. Yeah, so these are words that don't really mean anything to the unconscious mind because it doesn't work that way. So this is really good language patterns, and it has the same effect. It gets your attention, and you are 100 times more likely to take action to avoid pain than to seek pleasure. In other words, you will pay attention to negativity. You're going to pay attention to it. And the other reason why they say it is to make sure they don't get sued. So they can say, they can accuse anyone and everything as long as they put these words in between, because then they can say in a court, we didn't say that was true. But at the same time, you guys think that it's true. This is hypnotic language patterns at work on the news media. And this, I had a client and she had depression. And I asked her one of her goals, and she said she wanted to go to Germany. I said, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. And she goes, but I can't go there. And I go, so what stops you from going there? And she said, they eat black people. I was like, what? She goes, they eat black people there. I said, right, how do you know this? And she says, well, I saw it on the news. And she said that she has the news on the whole time. That's all she watched, was what the news saying. And she thought that is literally her world. In her model of the world, she thought that in Germany, that they ate black people if they went there. Then I had to point out, but look at the football team. They've got black players on the football team. And she was stunned. She was literally stunned that that was not true. She, the whole of her life, she'd believed that. And she was like about 30s. And she believed that because all she did was watch the news. And so I had to train her in what I'm telling you now, but in a lot more depth. And then after that, she started to get her information from other sources. So just to recap, these words that they use, these modal operators of possibility, are going to make the news seem real when they are not really saying it is real. These are stories, but it's designed in a way to bypass your conscious mind so that you believe they are true.